everybody, welcome back to the Trailer Park Live right here on the 2nd Street Marvel, where we're coming at you live every single Friday night at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much for being here. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here as well. Now, if this is your first time here, what I typically do is I go in and I first talk about some comic books and just some of the things that have happened throughout the week as I chat with you all in the live chats. And starting no different than we do any other week, we're going to get started right off with some comics, and we're going to be talking about IDW's Star Wars Adventures Clone Wars Battle Tales issue number 1. Now guys, this book is being published by IDW Comics, like I just said, and what they are doing with this book is they are releasing I believe it's 4 or 5 issues week after week, back to back. We're going to get 5 tales here, and this is exploring the time of, well, the Clone Wars. And what we see in this first issue is we see a little bit of backstory as Captain Rex and Anakin Skywalker go on a mission, and basically what the backstory is talking about for the most part is how Anakin doesn't leave his people behind, any of his soldiers. He's gonna come back for him. He's a guy that you can count on. You can trust him. He's Anakin. He's a good guy, right? Anyway, I don't know. Altogether, I thought this book was pretty good. The art in this book is the one thing I'm not so sure that I enjoy quite as much as maybe somebody else. I'll go ahead and show you some of the art in here. You can go ahead and take a look at the art right there. I mean, you know, it's not bad, but then, you know, we get into some of these things where, I don't know, the faces look a little bit silly, like Anakin right there in the corner. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But anyway, guys, the reason I actually bought this one, you guys know I don't read a whole lot of Star Wars books or anything, but I got this one because it's being written by Michael Morisi. He is one of my favorite writers coming out of last year. He's written several great titles out there that I enjoy, some of those being The Plot over on Vault Comics, as well as Maul over on Vault Comics, and he's also done some others as well. And right now, he's currently writing Hexagon for Impact Theory Comics, and you guys know how much I love Impact Theory Comics, so that's why I went ahead and picked this one up. There should be a review dropping very soon on this. I've already got it shot and everything. It's just been, hey man, just getting back into the swing of things, so hey, cut me just a little bit of slack here, guys, just a little bit. Now, the next one I have here is Year Zero on AWA Upshot. This is the new publisher. AWA is the Artists, Writers, and Artisans. This book right here is being written by Benjamin Percy. He's a guy who's doing like Wolverine and I believe X-Force as well over on Marvel Comics. Guys, this book I thought was pretty good. Basically what it did was told us the story of 5 people. It introduced us to 5 people throughout the world as some sort of disease or whatnot took everybody over, and it's like people just started dying, killing themselves, whatever's going on here. We get introduced to all 5 characters, the 5 main characters I'm guessing that we're going to get in these 5 issues. It is only a 5-issue limited series on AWA Upshot Publishing. I'm telling you guys, the books that they're putting out over there at AWA all seem to be pretty good. I would highly suggest maybe going and checking out all the books that they have over at AWA Upshot. If you're into like post-apocalyptic type of horror tales and things like that, I think this book was very good, very good. Now that's all I have for like the smaller print publishers. The next one I have was Justice League issue number 44. Now guys, this one I believe actually came out, I want to say like maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know, within the last month or so. It was originally released on a digital for digital through the DC app. You know, DC went out there and continued putting out books slowly on their digital app. And hey, I didn't pick this one up, but I believe this is one of the ones that when it came out, guys, I said that when this comes out on a print copy, I will be buying this one because it's written by Robert Venditti. I love the work that he's been doing over on the Hawkman series, so there was no way that I wasn't going to buy this one because I've been keeping up with the books that he's been writing over at DC. So hey, what can I say? I picked it up, and altogether I gotta say it was a pretty decent issue. I mean, it's kind of the kickoff to a new arc in the series, if you will. Because we seen in the last issue, the issue before this, which was issue number 43, where the Justice League went and they finally beat the Eradicator, and this is kind of what's coming out of it. This is what's happening right after all of those events. So yeah, I don't know. I thought this one was pretty good. The story here, I don't know. There's just some of the things in the writing here, like in the dialogue. I was like, what? What's going on here? I don't know. I don't know. It was a little bit questionable, but there was kind of a lot jam-packed in here. I guess the one thing I didn't like in here for the most part was the Flash. I didn't like the Flash in here. The way he was written, he just didn't sound... I mean, of course, he was pretty irrelevant throughout most of the issue as well. But altogether, the art, I'm telling you, the art in this book, in issue number 44 here of Justice League, man, it's freaking beautiful. Like, some of these panels in here, these layouts, I just thought were great. I don't know. If you ask me, I think that those things look pretty dang good. But there's more examples of that throughout this book. Now, the next one I got, guys, this week was Deceased Unkillables, issue number 3. Right there. Now, I did get the zombie variant here on these covers. That's what I've been getting on all of these. Now, the thing here is like, what I had to do was, this is only a 3-issue miniseries. I had to go back and reread every single one of these 3 issues because I kind of forgot what happened. It's been that long. And altogether, I gotta say, I like the story. I like the stuff that was going on here in this book. No complaints, really. But the one thing I have to say overall about this series is these 3 issues in particular, I'll have to go back and check out the other Deceased books, but these 3 in particular right here, I have to say, the art in them, I just was not into the art. A lot of the characters, I mean, they all look the same. They look the same. Wonder Woman looks like Slade. Is it Slade Wilson in here? They look the same in the face. They looks just the same as Commissioner Gordon. I don't know, man. I don't know. Altogether, the story was good. The art in this book I didn't like. I didn't like as much, but I don't know, man. Altogether, I've liked what DC has done with the Deceased series so far. And this is pretty much it. But they actually released a digital exclusive, I believe. It was called New Hope or New Day to Die or New Hope to Die or something like that. I bought it. I haven't read it yet. Another book that came out this week was on Impact Theory Comics. That was Hexagon issue number 3. I did get a chance to read this one. I still got to shoot my review for. I thought issue number 3 of Hexagon was really good. One I would highly suggest going out and reading, but of course it is for younger audiences, so I completely understand if there are people out there that don't want to read it. You know, a lot of people out there don't like the YA books and stuff like that. Me, I gotta say, I mean, as long as it's a well-written story, hey, I'm down to read it. I've got another one on Cape Pictures Publishing called Shapes. It's not the same, but it's similar, about a younger kid. He's a gamer and he's into that kind of stuff. He has to go save his dad from like a video game dimension that's affecting the real world. I don't know, similar kind of stuff if you ask me, but I don't know. I think they're still pretty good. I mean, they're still well written where I, as an adult, can enjoy them. And hey, if there's something that, you know, that might be geared towards, you know, kids, somebody younger that might be into that, hey, all good. All good in my book. And you guys know that I love Impact Theory and what they're doing over there. The mission of the company itself is something that I'm really into. You know, trying to get people to make, you know, do better things for themselves, self-improvement and things like that, you know. A lot of people don't set goals or any stuff like that. I'm not going to get preachy or anything right here, right now. But I like what they're doing over at Impact Theory Comics. All these books I picked up this week I thought were pretty good. Like I said, except for that art in Unkillables, man. I'm telling you, that art in there, it kills me. It's killing me. It's killing me. But that's all I have for the comic books this week. Guys, let me know if you guys picked up any of these issues this week. If you read any of the DC, if you got any of these indie comic books. There wasn't a whole lot that came out this week, but there will be more and more coming out over the next couple of weeks. And of course, we know Marvel, of course, still hasn't released any books yet. No physical copies. They return this coming Wednesday. But that's all I have for the comic books this week. Probably going to go ahead and get on my computer here in a few minutes. Going to talk about a few other things going on out there in the world. As we all know, this Snyder Cut, guys. Woo! It's back, isn't it? Or it's coming. It's coming. Yeah, there we go. You know what I mean. The Justice League is back. Hey, I just read the Justice League this week, right? No, anyway, guys. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? The Snyder Cut and all this and that. You know, I'm sure there's people out there that are sitting there rah-rahing and all this and that. And, of course, you know, what kind of week would it be if we didn't have more drama? You know what I mean? What kind of week would it be if there weren't fans out there that, oh, their feelings were hurt about anything or this or that? Or who knows, man. But that's what we're going to get into tonight. We've got some other things we're going to talk about tonight as well. I hope you all can make it for the rest of the show. It's probably not going to be a very long show. I mean, guys, come on, man. Wake up early. We start this show here at 8 o'clock, man. And it gets, I mean, I'm telling you, it's, by the time 8 o'clock at night hits, I'm pretty dang tired. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to get on the computer and do all of that kind of stuff because, you know, you guys know, like, I've got old, outdated technology, so I can't have this nice, crisp, clear picture for you guys to watch throughout the whole rest of the stream. But maybe one of these days, maybe the next couple of years or something, you know, maybe I can make it big on YouTube and, you know, from launching the channel memberships and all that stuff, and I'll be able to buy myself a new computer with all the thousands and thousands of dollars that I'm making from being here on YouTube, because I'm a big YouTube celebrity. I'm here to camp out, damn it. I put my tent up, I put the stakes down, and okay, not really, but anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and get onto the computer. We're going to have a good night. So let's go ahead and see what you all are saying down in the comments. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hey, man, look. Hey, I switched a little bit of stuff up. Dude, like, this is just like some generic shit that I put up there. Hey, look, it got the job done, right? It got you. Hey, don't. Calm down. I hope you're all doing good tonight. And yes, Fanjecture, Adam, I'm not sure if Adam's here in the house. I seen that he was here early. He's probably already passed out drunk. He probably sniffed a 5-point beer. Yeah, he probably sniffed. He probably opened a Budweiser, fucking cracked it open, and sniffed it and was like, fucking Adam, dude. Oh, man. RC Scott is in the house. Mike Porter, how are you doing? The Spider-Man Show. Eric Heine. Tommy is in the house. What is up? Harvey Mirrorless. Wookie Supremacy is in the house. And Wookie, I seen what you were saying about Dora. What's your problem with Dora, bruh? What? You got a problem with Dora? I like Dora. Dora's a good movie. Damn. Yeah, I know. Going a little too harsh there, Irish. Thank you so much for being here. Stories by Irish. Eric Heine is in the house. How are you doing? And hey, and whoever, Adam, I see you there, dude. And that's how I knew. That's how I knew that Adam fucking cracked open a beer and sniffed it and got shit faced because he's in here talking shit about Arnim Zola, the Godfather of the MCU. I don't know what's up with this, man. And he's in here asking about, like, hey, you hear about DC Connect? What is it? I don't know. You tell me. Come on, dude. Don't act like you didn't read the press release and now you're trying to say, hey, does he know what it is? Dude, it's just a digital version of their solicits, their comic solicits. It's gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I being a little too mean there? Being a little too harsh to Adam? Sorry. But that's what it is, just the digital solicits. Basically, like I was asking before, remember I couldn't find the digital solicits? It just tells you all the comic books that are getting ready to come up in like the next couple months. Like, tells you usually about 2 months out what comic books are getting ready to come up. That's all it looked like to me, was just the solicits done in a new way, just digital now. So my guess is they're going to do that digital, and they're not even going to do them like the print copies. Like, I could show you. I've got some of them over here. They're just like print copies, like the comic books of the just of the previews. It's pretty much what those are. This guy Trinity's showing off. Yeah, you like those? You like those transitions? You like those transitions? And Wookie, don't. You better stop You better stop flapping your gums about Dora, bro. I'm serious. It's not even funny. What do you got? What's your guys' problem with Dora? Now RC Scott's talking trash about Dora? Guys, come on, man. Come on, man. Be better. Be better, guys. Be better. Be better. Oh man, shit, that's funny. Yeah, RC Scott says become a Patreon because I told you to. Yeah, and soon, or you can stay tuned. Stay tuned to the channel. I've just got to get my intro video shot for the memberships. Gonna have those launching. I was talking to my Patreons about it. If you're a Patreon supporter, make sure you go check out the Patreon stream that I did the other day. Give me some feedback because I haven't launched the memberships yet here on the channel, but I'm gonna do that. And believe me, guys, it's gonna be nothing major. Nothing. Just there'll be some cool stuff there. We'll do some cool stuff, and I just set the things up but it's gonna be different from Patreon. Okay, it's gonna be different from Patreon. I'll tell you that much. Became a Patreon. Trinity won't have the budget anymore for comic book effects in his videos. That's right. Because that took a lot of money. There. Well, the banter. If you list that hot garbage as your top Star Wars movie, well, you won't have to worry about roasting you at your Harry Potter picks anymore. Oh, what you about what were you talking about? The Last Jedi being his favorite movie? Is that what you're talking about? Stories by Irish. Apparently, yeah, I watched it. I finished watching your stream, and you were right. I should have listened to you, but you know what? I gave you most of the watch time anyway. I watched your rant. I watched pretty much most of your stream. Finally got it all watched, and yeah. I mean, I think like we're right there, like that right there. We're there. I'm there with you, man. Just come on. Like it's the same thing with all this stuff. We're gonna get into some of that here in just a minute. Let's see. My list is marvelous. Your Harry Potter list, okay? Never liked Harry Potter. Gary North says release the Lonely Cut and welcome Gary. I don't think did I see you at the very beginning there? I don't think I remember seeing you up there. Happy Dinosaur 8000. Terrazon is in the house. Benzo H Longbox Diving. Man, everybody's getting here. What's up, everybody? Hey, if you're here, make sure you smash that like button and stuff, because that kind of stuff matters. It helps push the video out in the algorithm and la. That's what it does, and I'm supposed to tell you that because you probably forgot. Believe me, I know. It happens. I do the same thing. I forget. Do as you will. Oh man. And yeah, guys, did you see that stuff? Look at this. You see, like, I kind of put some stuff over, like, topics. I don't know. I just put some stuff up there as examples of shit that I could put up there. When I go up there to put up graphics and shit, I can type other stuff up there. Yeah, I can do that. Right? I know I need to, yeah, I just put a generic background there. I'm going to put some more cooler shit, but, like, I want to find some cool stuff to put up there. I want to find some cool stuff to put up there for you guys. So yeah, like I said, I was playing around with a little bit of stuff. And what about those transitions? Did you like those comic book things? Did you like those? Was that like? No? Yes? What do you think? Nah, I don't know. I thought it was all right. I thought it was okay. And believe me, that took a little bit of time to do. Because, like, I like to do everything the hard way. That's just how I roll. Thumbs this video up, become a Patreon supporter, and leave Dora alone. Apparently, yeah. Leave Dora alone. She'll kick your ass. Like Los Locos. Los Locos kick your ass. Los Locos kick your face. Los Locos kick your balls into outer space. Short Circuit? Come on, man. Come on. Wasn't somebody in here asking if I like movies and do movie reviews? I do movie reviews. And Adam, you're the one that likes shitty movies, not me. Don't blame your shitty taste in movies on me. That's on you. Your shitty taste in movies is on you, bro. Oh, dude's talking comics. What's up? How are you doing? I missed a rant. No, not yet. That's because you're not a show unless we're talking about Jay-Z. I might rant tomorrow because apparently I hate black women now. Ooh, yeah, I seen that. I seen a post of some weirdo out there saying like, "Oh, you hate black women. You're out there talking about she." I was waiting for her to call you an Uncle Tom. I was waiting for it. She didn't do it. I might rant tomorrow because apparently that's funny. I was getting nervous that I was gonna be your target tonight. No, what? No. I mean, you didn't say anything that like. You were basically saying the same shit I was. Like everything that's out there is ridiculous. Okay, they were pretty cool. I feel like I'm watching CNN and there's so many graphics. You like that? You like that? I could probably do. I could probably switch it up. I need to come up with more scenes and all that stuff. I need to make it like cooler. Oh man, yeah, that's funny. Support your local Trinity. He needs more Sasuke sister shirts. That's absolutely right, guys. That is 100% true. As you guys should. There are links down in the description. You know where you can do all that. You can send in direct donations via Streamlabs. And I gotta tell you, you should, because Streamlabs fucking rocks. You see everything I'm doing here? Like, I could have done this on OBS anyway, the one I was using before. But finally they came out with, like, Streamlabs came out with their own download for a Mac of Streamlabs OBS for Mac. Because before I was just using regular OBS. A lot of people think that they're the same. But there's OBS, there's just regular OBS, and there's Streamlabs OBS. There's two different ones. And now that they've got this here, they finally got the thing for Mac to download. This thing is way nicer and way easier to use than it works smoother. Like I can do, like I'm doing everything here from the Streamlabs thing. Like I can see the chat. I can add shit in here. I can do like running the audio through and everything. It's so much easier. So soon, gonna be doing some cool stuff. Some more cool stuff. Okay, Boots is definitely a sexual deviant. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Probably so. Wow, he's railing all over Adam. Yeah. Man, this guy's so butthurt that I shut down his dumb argument this morning. What dumb argument? What dumb argument are you talking about? Are you, like, arguing that you like good movies? I've been calling Uncle Tom. I thought YouTube was having a meltdown. No. Fucking weirdos on twatters. Yeah. If you could have complete comic runs, which one would you want? If I could have any complete comic runs. You mean like, are you talking just like this certain run here, like the Dan Slott run, or are you talking about if I could have all of the Amazing Spider-Man books? Is that what you're talking about? Like the Amazing Spider-Man? Yeah, like everything, like the Spider-Man, like Spider-Man? Yeah. Spider-Man. Totally. Spider-Man. I think like the Avengers stuff would be cool too. Because the Avengers stuff like has like they've got a lot of stuff that they covered in a lot of those, and I want to go back and read all those too. I've got Marvel Unlimited. You know, there's no reason I shouldn't be. But yeah, maybe that. I need to go. I realized I need to go buy Civil War also. But then I'm the guy that when I read Civil War, I want to read all the tie-in issues as well. So I might as well just read it on Marvel Unlimited. But the thing is I'll probably end up buying all of it anyway. You know what I mean? People need to make up their minds. Am I racist or hate my own race? Yeah, right. If it wasn't for Safe Space and Snowflake, there would be no MCU. That's right. All right. So anyway, guys, yes, comic books. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm not sure if you guys how early any of you guys got here, but I was talking about these deceased books right here, and all the faces in here, they all look the same. All of these people look the same. It's really funny. Ooh, Snowdub with a $2 super chat says, "Much love to Myrtle from the Cotton Connection." Oof, thank you so much, Snowdub Music and Entertainment. Guys, make sure that you go check out Snowdub's channel because tomorrow is the Ribbit and Bigot show. The highlight of my Saturday night. That's kind of how I go to sleep. I go to sleep listening to the sweet sounds of Jolly and Kermit, or K-Log, as they put me to sleep. And it's fun too. It's great. You get a good chuckle the whole time, man. Because them dudes fucking kill me. Okay, so let's see here. Um, getting in here in this book. Ooh, yeah. Oh, let's look at Rose Wilson. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. That's yeah. Um, see if I can find a good picture a good picture of Slade. Like I'm talking about, because they like all these characters, they ended up looking the same in the face throughout the like this first comic isn't so bad, but okay, like here we go. Okay, yeah, like right here, this guy right here, and I can't even remember what his name is, but he looks just the same as Slade too in the face. They all look the same. Of course, I guess that's just the artist. Maybe he just likes to draw all the faces where they all look the same. Oh, look at Jim Gordon. Look at Jim Gordon. They look the same. And throughout the series, they all look the same. Oh man, I don't know. The story itself was actually pretty good though. The story itself was actually pretty decent. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't remember the art being like that in the regular Deceased series, but like I went back to read all of these, and I remember like I read the first one. I think I got halfway through the second one, and I had to go back and reread them because I was like, I might as well just go catch back up and catch back up and everything on this. And that's when I started to notice, because you get here into like say, oh man, let's get this newest one that came out. Man, they don't have like. Okay, yeah. Like right here. You see Gordon and Slade there. Like, come on, they look the same. Look at those two. They look the same. um, but there are some pretty cool scenes. But I mean, again, this one's like not like super highly detailed. Like right here, like that's all pretty cool. That's all pretty cool. But yeah. Oh man, I'm telling you. See, look more right. Like, oh man. See if I can get this Wonder Woman up there close for you. Oh man, and yeah, it's funny. Like they all kind of like all their faces are all flat. No, like not a whole lot of dimension to them. And okay, now this one right here, this has an excuse. This is obviously this is mother and daughter. That's her mother and daughter. That's the mother and daughter. So that worked. So that works. So that works there. But the rest of these characters, they all look the same. They all look the same. Look. Look. It's Jim Gordon. It's Jim Gordon again. I can't. I can't. I can't. It was like, it was this one right here where I really noticed. I'm like, man, it's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Oh man. Anyway. Where are we at here? I'd want Al Ewing's Immortal Hulk run, says Happy Dinosaur. Okay, yeah, nice. Um, that's the current one, right? That's the current one going on, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's the current one. Yeah, I haven't read it, but I heard it's pretty good. RC Scott says, I own Secret Wars and Trade for over a year and still haven't read it. Oh man, you need to get on that, man. You need to get on that. Lonely Wars is better. I wish I owned Bring on the Bad Guys again. All right. All right. Lonely Wars Episode 1. The Racism. Every day is something day. Yeah. My Terrazon says my color palette is in style today. All right. Oh, with the well, I don't know. What do you mean with the bats? What do you mean? The color palette? What's I'm missing something there, I'm sure. I wonder what happened to that woman's chest in the comic. Oh, I don't know. Which one was it? I mean, are you Oh man. I'm not yeah. This is a harsh review. At least he can draw. At least he can draw. Yeah, like just give him a pat on the back. Just give him a pat on the back. Say, "Hey, you can draw. You did okay. It's okay." Oh, what you got there? Max Santiago, thank you so much for being here. Speaking of similar faces, did you hear the artist Mike Allred draws every female character he draws with his wife's face? Huh. Makes sense. I mean, you know, I guess that kind of makes sense. It makes sense. Trinity is racist, saying everyone looks the same. Wow, cancel Trinity. Yeah, absolutely. They do. They all look the same. These hoes is traveling. Traveling. You hear that? I went all John Travolta on that. These hoes is traveling. Oh, great. I like the way Greg Capullo draws women. Or how about even what's his name there? Campbell. I can't think of his first name all of a sudden. Is it Scott Campbell? No, it's not Scott. Not Scott Campbell. Shit, I can't remember. He did the Black Cat one right there. Yeah. Scott J. Is that J. Scott Campbell? I can't remember his name. I can't remember. It's been a long day, man. Why you gotta be messing with me? All he's missing is the Nazi jacket. Jim Gordon is Wonder Woman. I'm telling you, they all look the same. They look the same. Trinity missed the wordplay. We know he don't listen to rap. Oh, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Not like I listen to like a lot of the older shit, like the old school, you know, like the West Coast rap, like the NWAs, the Dr. Dre's, you know, the early stuff. I didn't like, yeah. Not like by the time like Jay-Z and all them came on the scene, nah, I didn't, you know. Like, you know what? I actually got a Jay-Z album. I do. It's Jay-Z Unplugged. You know why I got it? Because it's actually pretty badass. I got it for free. I found it. And, yeah. So, but it's got the Roots. The Roots are on there, and they're the ones playing, like, all the music and everything on there. It's pretty badass. I don't know. The Wonder Woman pick. I don't know. Did something happen to it? I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong here. I could be wrong, but I don't know that she ever had the. I don't think the Wonder Woman ever had the biggest chesticles. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, yeah. That I'm looking. I'm like, oh, that is a pretty bad picture there. Yeah, I can't even. I can't even defend that shit. That's like. Oh damn. Oh man. That's pretty bad. Oh. Second Street, are you a fan of Eminem? Like I liked his first couple of albums. Then there was this album where he started crying and shit. The same one, I think. It might have been the same one. Was it the super? It might have been the Superman song. It might have been the Superman song. Isn't that where he started crying and bullshit? Like he went all whiny. Like Eminem is really only good when he's talking shit and he has something to say. You know what I mean? For me. That's the only time Eminem is really good. is when he's talking shit and has something to say. But other than that, like, yeah, I don't know. His trying to, I don't know. I remember hearing a couple of songs back in the day after I had already fallen off. Sounded like he like some pop artist bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But it still sounded like him, yeah. But like, ah. No, I don't. I'm not really. Yeah, I'm not really. I'm not really a fan, but I'm not a hater neither. I'm not really a hater neither. He's good. He's good. Um, you want testicles? Read manga. Yeah, absolutely. Read manga. Hey, go for some hentai if you need to. Second Street Marvel laughing like he's sniffing 5% beer. Oh shit. Oh damn. Adam's just mad because he's shit-faced drunk from sniffing a 5% beer. Oh man. Eminem last album is trash. I didn't even hear it. I heard that Chloe Bennett is going to be play a character in a Mandalorian season 2. What do you think about that? I don't know, man. She needs to. She's not a great actress. You know, she's not a great actress. You know, like she's okay. I mean, she's kind of. She lacks a little bit of depth, a little bit of range in her acting abilities. I don't really. Yeah, I don't really care either way. Just when you come in, you cast somebody to do a role. I just want them to come in and do good, playing the role. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. That's all you got to do. I only listened to the Slim Shady LP. That was the first one, wasn't it? Wasn't that the first one? Yeah. Yeah, like the first one, the second one I liked. I think the third one is when he started crying. And then after that, he did 8 Mile. Or was that around the same time? And then after that, some more crying. Some more crying. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know who I do like? ICP. At least they're fun and entertaining. They're fun and entertaining. And I'm not saying that they're better at rapping linguistics, I guess you would say. They're not as good at that, but they're just fun. They make me laugh. It's a good time. And fuck, it's the Inclane Sound Posse. Shit. I heard the Chloe Bennett. Yeah. Okay. Some people's kids. Yeah. I hope it's a non-speaking part for Chloe. Not so bad. Yeah. In my opinion, I think the reason why Eminem is was not whining but calling people one is because you were saying he was so out of touch instead of giving him credit for lasting 30 years. Why Eminem was not whining but calling people one because they were saying he was so out of touch. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Anthony. I'm not sure who it is you're talking about because I don't know that I really listen to any or know anybody that listens to Eminem and criticizes Eminem and has anything to say about him. For the most part, most of the people that I know personally could give a fuck less about Eminem. To be honest. That's just the people that I know. Most of the people I know are be like, fuck Eminem, who cares? What are we talking about Eminem for? What? Let's talk about something real, right? Okay. Yeah, ICP, yeah. Who's going chicken hunting? We's going chicken. Oh man, we're gonna get a dude. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? We can't do that. Oh man, I don't see Eminem on the sidebar of topics. What the fuck is this show? Yeah. It's just we're just talking about comics. This comics is all we're talking about. That's it. No, I didn't even type anything in. I just put that on there as an example. But yeah, guys. Now, anyway, I don't know what else. What else we want to get into? You know, what else we want to get into? I seen this stream. I seen this stream just the other day. And she is here. Stories by Irish did the stream the other day talking about all this shit going on out there right now. You know, the The gray disorder. Ooh, oh my god. Things are fired up in fandom once again. You know what? It's like, is nobody ever just happy? You know what I mean? Can't you just be happy and exist where you're at? You know? I've kind of been talking about, like, this was something like, I've been talking about the same shit for, like, I don't know, like, over a year now? Over a year. Go back and watch some of my rants from last year on the Trailer Park Live, talking about all this same kind of shit, all this same fandom bullshit. Maybe not from around this time. It might have been about June or July by the time we got there, but, you know, the thing is like, all this fandom bullshit is weird. Like, you know what? If you're a fan of something, it's okay to like it. And if somebody else is a fan of it, it's okay for them to like it. Everybody can like whatever they want. You don't have to justify it to anybody. You don't have to explain to anybody anything. You don't know anybody any explanation for anything. If you're a fan of it, you like it. But also don't gatekeep it neither and just be like an asshole and be like, oh, you know, only I can like it. You know, you can't like it. I like this and you like that and this. You know, it's silly, ridiculous shit. And the thing is like, there's one thing when like say you like something and we like something and we come together and we talk about it. We just have a good time, you know, debating topics and talking about nerdy things. And there's things that we disagree about, and you know what? We have fun. We have fun talking about those things and disagreeing and having those disagreements. It is fun. You know why? Because we're fans. We love this stuff. This is what we do. What's not fun is being a weirdo and having to be fucking assholes and call people assholes about it. Because for liking what they like, right? If somebody don't like something, if somebody's acting how you don't approve of, just stop paying attention to them. That's all you gotta do. But for some reason, that's not enough for some people. You know, you just gotta keep going out there and, you know, worrying about what other people are saying, what other people are doing, because, you know, it really matters. It really matters to them. Because they're, you know, yeah. Because you're talking about the same things that they talk about. You like the same things that they talk about. And you're saying something that they don't like, so you gotta pay attention to it. Well, that's not the case. You know? If somebody is saying something you don't like, you know, they're doing something you don't like, you just ignore them. You just do your own thing. If you're a content creator like myself, like other people out there, do you. Pay attention to your subscribers. Pay attention to the other people who want to join hands with you. And that's one thing you guys know right here. If you're here on my channel, one thing I've got to say, you know, I was thinking about maybe making this a catchline here for the channel. Where fandom, I don't know, where fandom lives, where fandom thrives, where, I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I don't give a fuck who you are, about whatever your fandom is, all of that bullshit. Do you like something? Do you want to talk about it? You want to come together and be cool and nerd out about the shit and you know, and have, you know, just discussions about stuff? Yeah, that's all we want. You know, I don't care what your feelings about all this and that. You know, and here's the thing is all the people, and here's one of the biggest problems out there is people are out there constantly talking all of this bullshit about, oh, politics and this and that, and our comic books and in our movies, and it's not about the politics. The politics are kind of what makes a lot of them cool. What it is it's the not so good writing of the political things and themes in there, because within all of these books, all of these stories, these movies, these comic books, all these different things, what it should do is by way of these characters is you should be able to make you feel a certain way. Right? Maybe make you see somebody else's viewpoint. That's what it should do. You know? You see these things like, maybe you're one of those people that's against guns, but you're watching a movie that's violent and you see people getting gunned down, but it's in the name of good justice, right? Shit like that. You know, like, oh, but like that's okay, but like imagine if that shit happened to your in real life to your fucking family, right? But you're against guns. It's the same kind of shit, right? The thing is it should make that person want to do that. It should make the other person feel what somebody else is feeling. That's what it's all about. It should, like, even if it's written by a certain, like, by a writer that has, you know, maybe they're a liberal, it should still even appeal to somebody who is on the right, a Republican. Good writers can do that. There are plenty of them out there. Plenty of good directors, plenty of great screenwriters, plenty of great comic writers, plenty of great novel writers and everything out there. And they all have their own personal preferences and their opinions on politics and everything. And we all know where most of them stand. We all know where most of them are at in the entertainment business. Let's not act like we don't. We know. We know. Right? But it's how it's done, because you can see, a lot of people put that stuff into their books and stuff. Hey, you're writing it. You do you. You do what you need to do as the writer of this. But can you at least make it good? Can you at least intricate your points and make it to a point where it can something that that a lot of people can relate to? Maybe maybe that makes people think, something that's thought provoking. That's what it's really all about, is having good thought provoking stories and narratives out there. It should make you feel all kinds of ways. Great movies do. Great comic books do. There are plenty of books out there that you would never know if you ever read it. There are plenty of them out there you could probably read and be like, oh shit, I couldn't tell you like how this person feels. But then there's plenty of them out there that you read and you're like, oh, well, I don't know. If you ask me, this one's pretty obvious. And it's not just because of one little thing in a book. You see over the progress of time, the way the writing is laid out throughout a series of comic books and a series of stories, or throughout the whole story and things like that. Just the narrative being pushed. You can see. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. So really, it's not a thing about politics being in these movies or anything. It's about your politics and maybe you not agreeing with the ones that are in certain movies and things like that. It really has nothing to do with the politics. And I've talked about this so much before, because that's really what all of these mediums are for. They're expressive mediums, and this is what people use them for. Whether it's movies, music, comic books, everything out there, that's what it is. It's somebody expressing themselves in some sort of way. Even pieces of art, it's somebody expressing something. That's what it is. It's art. It's art, and it's subject to scrutiny, and people are gonna scrutinize it. They're gonna criticize it, and that's okay. As an artist, that's what you deal with. You have to know when you're an artist that you're going to be criticized, that people are going to criticize your work. And then, like, most of the people that come and criticize your work, they don't mean it personally. They're not saying that this sucks and you're an asshole. Now, maybe if the writing is that shitty and it's that bad, maybe they're saying that. Maybe if you're acting a weirdo, fighting with fucking other weirdos on Twitter or Facebook or any of that bullshit, I mean, yeah, maybe. But none of it's about that. That's not what it's about. You know what I mean? None of that shit matters. And that's why people always say, talking about the politics and the books and everything like that, most of it is people's personal politics, what they don't want to see in them. And I get it. And also, when you go and look at it, when you look at, certain publishers and things like that, obviously we can talk about the big two here. What we're talking about is the fact that they have a majority of people who think one way and can't really write thought-provoking, like just really well-written stuff. That's really the ultimate problem. That's really the ultimate problem. It's not the fact that somebody is actually that somebody actually is an SJW or anything like that. Somebody that's wants like all that bullshit out there that people fight about. It's not really about that. There's plenty of people out there who write good shit, who can somehow still tell good stories without injecting and making it putting the political things just so on the nose. It should always be thought-provoking and make you think. It's supposed to make you think. Plus, that's really how you get people. That's how you get people anyway. You put those thought-provoking things out there and get people to realize, maybe open their eyes. And it's not that you're trying to change their mind or anything. I mean, if they do about anything, hey, whatever. But it's like, it's all really just something, maybe a lesson, or maybe there's something, some sort of morals in there, a moral lesson to be taught, to make you think. Next time you go out and do some stupid shit, maybe you're one of those, maybe you're a piece of shit, and maybe you watch this movie and it makes you think like, damn, man, like, shit, because there's always something out there, if there's somebody out there, like, people who, like, when you have, like, when you need breakthroughs, all it really takes, I believe, and I've said this before, it only takes a certain combination of words to tell somebody, to help them make a change for the good, for the bad, and all kinds of things in between, to make them, help them make a change, or maybe not help them make a change. It really is. You just got to find what those words are, something to make it snap into their mind. You know what I mean? But that's what a lot of this stuff is they're just artistic mediums in which people express themselves and show you how they feel about something. That's really what it's all about. Is showing the audience, your viewers, how you feel about those things. You know? And like there's a whole lot of things I could talk about that and share my views on all kinds of stuff, and you know, all of it is stuff that don't really matter. It all boils down to one thing: is we're all human. We all make mistakes. We've all done dumb shit. We all do. Well, okay, we don't all do dumb shit. We've certainly all done dumb shit though. But for the most part, most people learn lessons from it. You know what I mean? Most people learn lessons from it, and they stop repeating doing dumb shit. And that's what you're ultimately supposed to do. That's what you're ultimately supposed to do. It's not do dumb shit. You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to learn. You know? And there's always those people out there who don't. And that's okay. If you don't like what they're doing, it's okay to just ignore them. Just leave them alone. You don't have to do anything. You know, and that's the funny thing too. Here's what it boils down to. This I'm in these groups on Facebook, okay? There's like this scanner group, the AV scanner group, where people are in there. They're talking about like a lot of shit that's coming over the scanner radio. And well, the people who run the scanner group, they post just things that come over the scanner. Well, then there's the AV scanner community, and that's where they talk about all kinds of topics and things going on in the Antelope Valley here. And people get in there and they get into some fucking hilarious arguments. It makes me laugh. I just go in there for pure entertainment. And then there's this other one that came out called the AV's Best Drivers, because AV's Worst Drivers was negative and Facebook kept taking it down. So it's AV's Best Drivers, and really what most people post in there is videos of people driving like assholes. And my favorite of all of them, because it's one that we all laugh about, is people parking like assholes, taking up 2 parking spaces and all kinds of shit. People taking up 4 parking spaces and just all kinds of crazy. Dude, it's hilarious. It's absolute hilarity. But then somebody the other day just created this new one called the AV Support Local Restaurants blah 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 group, and really all it is a page where you can go in and you can only share positive stuff. You cannot put a bad review in there. You cannot say something bad. You cannot be in the slightest bit critical about any of the restaurants out there, the service, the food, nothing. And people lose their fucking minds in there. It's so hilarious. It's so hilarious. They got this new admin in the group, and he's been in there he's a little flamboyant. I'm not saying that he's gay or anything. No. He's just flamboyant in his attitude and everything. And it's fucking absolute hilarity. He's been in there pissing people off. I've just been in there rolling. But the thing is, in all of these groups, I'm even in this small YouTubers group on Facebook. The thing is all these groups of people like this. The only group that I'm a member of that's not like this is the cyclist groups that I'm part of. We're all with all the cyclists. Weird. But every time, we're getting to the point here. Every time something happens, every time somebody's feelings get hurt, every time somebody's ready to weave, they gotta make an announcement. You know what? I joined this group because I thought in this group it was gonna be about scanner calls and all that kind of stuff, and there ain't nothing. There's just a bunch of assholes in here being a bunch of wise asses. If you post something serious, you just got a bunch of people in here posting a bunch of gifs and memes and being all stupid and shit. I can't stand it. I'm fucking leaving. Fucking, and the admins in here, fucking ridiculous. And the one in the food group today was funny. You know, I joined this group. I joined this group to learn about all kinds of different restaurants to go out and eat at here in the local area, and it used to be fun. But then a couple of weeks ago, this new moderator came in here and just started just like butting into everybody's conversations, just not making it fun. I'm leaving. And everybody is in there fucking dying laughing, man. Just like, you know, when you're ready to leave, just go. Just go. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're leaving. Just go. That's just, you're unhappy. Just go. No, the rest, it's irrelevant, isn't it? Who cares? Like about any of the other. I'm leaving because of this. Like, good, bro. Somebody made you mad and you're leaving. And I love that meme, the little gif too, from oh man, from Tombstone, with what was it, Powers Booth character? He's like, oh well, bye. Fucking love it, man. Oh man, just perfect shit. It's so it's so hilarious. Like nobody cares, and that's the thing. Here's how this all ties together with all this fandom bullshit is you don't want to be a part of something, you don't want to be a part of whatever your fandom group, or you know all you don't want to be part of the fucking weirdos out there. Like, okay, just leave. You don't, like, nobody cares. You're leaving. You don't have to announce your departure. It's okay. Like, just, you got your bags packed, just go out the door. Nobody cares that much. Nobody cares that much. Chances are, you just gotta say bye. You don't even have to say anything. And that's the thing, is you don't even have to say anything, right? But people feel the need to. They feel the need to say something. And then not only that, once you left and you even said something, people feel the need to keep asking you, hey, about that thing. Oh, about this thing. About that thing. Hey, we're fighting over this stuff. Like a couple of idiots. Like a couple of monkeys trying to hump a doorknob. Like, what are you doing? Bunch of children playing grab ass, man. What the fuck? And this comes and all this bullshit, and it all comes down to the same shit. It all comes down to the same shit. It all comes down to the same shit. I've talked about this before. If you want to fight with weirdos, fight with weirdos. All good. All good on you. Nobody cares. You do your fight with weirdo thing. But then, you know, you start fighting with amongst each other, and that happens. People disagree, but then you're fighting over bullshit. You know, it's like people are, you know, like, yeah, you don't have to know, just leave. You know what I mean? Just go. You know, it's funny because I remember sometime, was it back in January? Hell, it might have been February. It might have been February. I did this stream here on the Trailer Park Live, and I was telling people, does anybody remember that? Do you remember that? I sat here, right here, on this fucking show, and said, if somebody wants to leave, let him go. Let him leave. What's your problem with somebody leaving? Somebody left, you know, your group, doesn't want to be, you know, whatever. What's the deal with that? And here's the thing. Here's the reason why why I'm asking is, what's the deal? Like, okay, they left, like you know, they just walked away, and you know, maybe had a little fight, whatnot. But then you keep up with the little childish stuff, you know, all the little jabs, all the little pokes, all, you know, all the. You don't have to do that. You don't always have to be. We don't always have to be fucking third graders. We can at least be seventh graders, can't we? Ooh, you want to be a senior? Maybe an adult? There's levels. There's levels you go through. There's levels, and that's the thing is like it doesn't matter, you know. And I sat here. I'm pretty sure it was January. Sat here, fucking saying, somebody wants to go, just go. And certainly, if you leave a group, you leave a fucking group. You left the group. Why the fuck do you care about the group? Just fucking leave. Just leave. Is it that fucking hard? I feel like I'm a fucking broken record player repeating the same shit over and over and fucking over. Somebody wants to leave, just let them go. It's all good. And if you're going, why the fuck are you fighting with the people you just left? They know you don't care. Just go. It ultimately boils down to the same fucking thing. Nobody fucking cares. Oh man. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. You guys let me know what you think. Am I wrong here? Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. Just leave. And when they leave, just let them fucking go. Just let them go. And if they want to be your friend, if they talk to you, it's, hey, you know what? There's a such thing as being able to just talk to somebody still. You know, somebody messages you like, hey man, like, you know, what's up, dude? Hope you're having a great week. You know, whatever. People we're already there in the first place of saying people are fucking weirdos. Somebody reaches out to you and says, hey man, you know, shit, I feel like an asshole, man. Anyway, I hope all's well. It's okay to just message him back and be like, yeah, bro, it's all good, man. All fucking water under the bridge, man. I'm calmer than you are. That's all, you know, it's okay to do that. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Fucking groundbreaking stuff. It's okay to just let shit go and just be like, nah, it's all good. I don't have to hold a grudge over like you left, and you know you left. You know, all that, and that's the thing. But like people just can't let shit go. You know what I mean? And that's why if you're sitting here watching this fucking video right now, that's why you're here. Because I want you to be here. I don't care what you're part of. If you want to get together and have fun talking about shit, that's what I want to do here. The rest of the stuff, you know, and we can debate. We can debate and we can not like stuff. You know, we can do all that. We can fight about it. But we don't have to be assholes to each other. See, there's a difference. I know it might be hard. It'd be hard to know the difference, but these things are possible. This is possible. These are things that people do in the real world, right? You know, this is what you do. Like, it's okay. Have you ever been at work and your boss was a fucking asshole to you? Did you treat him the same way as you would, you would, you know, your friend that left your fandom? Would you? You treat your boss like a fucking asshole? Right? You know, would you? And, you know, and the funny thing is all this shit, like I said, fucking broken record. Let him go. Let him leave. Fighting over about all the fighting over about it. Am I gonna say it again? Yeah, I am. It's bitch shit. That's fucking bitch shit. It's the same stuff. It's the same exact fucking thing I covered back in fucking January. It's the same thing. It's bitch shit coming out of bitch-made motherfuckers. But it makes me laugh. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. You know, and you know, like people think when you're entertained and you tell them that you're entertained that they think you're joking around, that you're being silly or sarcastic. And the thing is no, I'm not. Like, I'm truly entertained. Isn't that what you're trying to do? Is entertain me? I'm telling you, I'm entertained, and you're doing a good job. Keep it up. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm watching. Did I leave you a thumbs down? No, I didn't. I didn't. Because it's entertainment. And that's why I don't even fucks with the shit, man. I just get to sit back and laugh at all. You know, like I said, fucking broken record, man. Broken fucking record here. Broken record. It's like I feel like this is a fucking repeat show, except for we got different graphics right here, you know. I put up some graphics that really don't mean it. I just put them up there as samples. Yeah, it was that one. Oh yeah, it was that one too. There we go. We'll take both of those off of there. We'll take both of those off of there. But yeah, I mean, guys, like seriously, and that's the thing is like, there's nothing wrong with being in fandoms. There's nothing being part of wrong with being part of a fandom group or anything like that. That's what people do. People want to be part of whatever it is. You know, the fandom menace, the Gray Order, any of that stuff. It's okay to be part of fandoms. There's nothing wrong with being part of a fandom. That's what people do. You know, they got their group of friends, and it's all good. You leave your group of friends, it's all good. You can do all that stuff. You can do all that shit. It's all good. You don't have to be assholes to other people in the other group. You can just tell them to fuck off. Or just not pay attention to them. Or one of a million different things. Does it really matter? Like, why do people stress so much over this shit? So much that they get into fights with each other and act all catty and act like a bunch of little fucking high school girls. Man, I just graduated them, didn't I? From third graders to high school girls. I don't know. And here's the thing is like, I'm not even sick of it. I think it's entertaining. I think it's entertaining to watch this shit. I'm just like, this lockdown sure getting to you, isn't it? Oh man. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry, I kind of went on there. I missed something here. Where were we at? Sounds like a Marvel ride. I'd call Kelly Thompson an asshole. I don't know. I've never really seen, like, I don't know. I haven't seen any of her interactions anywhere online. I mean, I've read some of her books. I can't say that they're like great or anything, but I certainly I couldn't say. Yeah, sometimes it's okay to not say nothing. It's okay to not say nothing sometimes, and it's not. And here's the thing too: is everybody always pulls out that whole, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all, right? That's not necessarily true, because I can guarantee you that criticism is a good thing. Could you imagine being a supervisor, being a boss at a job, having employees, and not being able to criticize them or their work? Or even them being able to criticize you? Because I do believe me when I say, I do believe that the employee should be able to criticize their boss. That's okay. Because maybe the boss needs to learn shit too. That's how the world works. Okay. Yeah. Support Trinity. I never narrowed it down to skin color about women. Scan BC is the greatest. Canada has some pretty fun crimes. Fragile, delicate flesh bags. Most are. Yeah. Is this the new trans Myrtle? Yeah. I thought we were in here to talk about comics, not all this mocking stupid people and picking on LB and woo. I didn't realize we were supposed to be respectful on Twitter. I haven't been doing that at all. Who said you had to be respectful on Twitter? Curly Bill. Curly Bill? What? There are people that are respectful there. When did that happen? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing: is like you can be respectful and still be an asshole. Yeah, you can still be respectful and be an asshole. It's believe me, it's very possible. You can still be respectful and be an asshole. Doesn't matter. I love playing grab ass. Yeah, trolling is fun. Oh yeah, believe me. On Facebook, I have all kinds of fun. Like just like yeah, and the thing is, like, I'm not even trolling on there. When I'm on there, like, I'm not even trolling. I'm just like being serious most of the time. Like, most of the time there are times when I'm on there joking, but most of the time I'm not really trolling. Just here's the thing: is somebody not liking what you say doesn't make you a troll. There are certain things, and that's the thing I always kind of think like, what exactly makes a troll? What exactly makes a troll? Because I mean, what is it? Just somebody saying something that you don't like? Is there something more to it? Is there, what is it? Just that they're sitting there constantly giving you a hard time and pushing an issue and just being a general asshole. I mean, does that make them a troll? I don't know. This whole trolling thing. I just don't know about it. It all comes down to the facts of life. Yeah. The facts of life. Twitter is great. There's an episode of South Park where Kyle's dad is trolling people online to the point of suicide. It's hilarious. I think I remember that episode. Hilarious. Oh, yeah. I don't have this thing you call shame. Yeah, there's no real need to. Skank hunt. Yeah, skank hunt. I'm in the I usually am though. I might have slipped up occasionally, but not often. I must have missed something. Max stream was just shut down. Oh no, what happened? Why? What happened to his stream? Snow YouTube sniped Max real hard. Why? What happened? What was he doing? I'd have been all into trolling people on Twitter back when I drank every night. Oh yeah, for sure. Not any boy bands are still active. He was playing Dave Chappelle, I think. Who was playing Dave Chappelle? Oh, you mean okay. Max was. Okay, I see. YouTube took down his live stream. Right. Max was playing. Okay, I see. February 7th, 2020. Oh, look at that. Adam remembers the date. Like, he's like, oh, I remember exactly what fucking day that was. Time to make a video about YouTube screwing him over. Absolutely. Yeah. That was my birthday, Fanjecture. Was it? Was it? Damn. I burned the house down I went on a barn burner on your birthday, Snow? Shit. Fucking barn burner on Snow's birthday. Hell yeah. YouTube struck down Mac and Liberty stream. Did they really? For what? For what? Yeah, when keeping it real went wrong. Yeah. I had a Clone Wars stream shut down, but it was just me talking. Oh man, that's about the time the virus kicked in. Yeah. No, it was before. Yeah, it was a little before. I wish I could let you know, but it looks like chat has stopped. Looks like chat has stopped. What happened? Something's not right with YouTube. Why? What happened? Staff blames everything on Rona. Staff blames everything on Rona. Oh, you know what? And once again, it was on top chat, not live chat. And I know where I was. Staff blames everything. Yeah. You're lucky that Mickey Mouse didn't show up at your door with the Finn janitor. Yeah, right. Stand your ground state, but no one can access Lonely Island. I'm here because I heard there was free coffee and bitch tits to cry on. Alright? Yes. Plenty a few times. Honestly, that's when I ended up getting fired. What? Oh, when you scrutinize the boss? Yeah. Yeah, we're quitting. I'm not coming to look for you. I just know when there's a huge difference between North Florida and South. Okay. American History X. Okay, what I miss on American History X? What I miss? The first rule is Lonely Island isn't on the map. Oh, I know where Lonely Island is at. I know where Lonely Island is at. Jonathan Velasquez, what is up? Say, what the hell did I just stumble on? I can't remember. What part was I on? What part was I on? There's a time and place for everything, even fucking with Raylos. Yeah. Unless they show up at your doorstep, right, Wookie? How do you get better if you can't handle constructive criticism? Absolutely. Am I being censored? I don't think so. I know my chat was on, it was on top chat, not live chat. I hate that. Why does it always default to top chat, not live chat? I can't see the chat. Okay. It's there. Someone counted my fucks on Twitter yesterday. How many was there? Apparently I had a tweet with 6 of them. Nice. Yeah. Oof, you need to hear it. Need to hear what? Oh man, what do I need to hear? I don't troll all night. I find a heated argument, say something fucked up, and then bounce, and then watch this. Yeah. Watch the replies. Yeah. There you go. I'm not even gonna answer him. By the time he reads it, he'll forget what I asked. As far as what? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Try refreshing the chat. That's what I usually do. But yeah, like I said, mine was on top chat, not live chat, and I hate that shit. Trinity can read 5 messages in a row, all related to the same thing, and he'll be completely lost 5 times. Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about. Dude, it's like 9 o'clock at night, bro. It's been a long day. I'm tired. But seriously, guys. Seriously, I'm like, am I wrong? Like, the thing is of course some would argue, but even then I would say no. About everything we're talking about here. Matt got struck down for playing BBC documentary that's already free on YouTube. Well, yeah, is it free? But like the thing is, like, is it royalty free? You know what I mean? And that's the thing. That's some of the, or Creative Commons. That's what it is. Creative Commons. That's some of the weird things. The thing is it'll probably get struck down and taken down, and then they'll have to fight it, and then they'll approve the shit or whatever. But the thing is, like, I've seen streams that go down and then they come back up. So I don't know, man. It's weird shit, man. It's always something. Yeah, is everyone here a moderator or what? No, everyone here, like, there's a few people here. There's a few people here that are actually, that are really, moderators that I trust in here to be moderators. And there are the rest of them are Patreon supporters. A lot of them are Patreon supporters. Because you're a Patreon supporter, you get a wrench. You get a wrench. But no. See, look, Irish isn't one. Eric Heine isn't one. What is your favorite comic book to read? Eric. Bruh. Surely you had to have been around at least once since I've talked about this. Okay, guys. Do I need to? Do I need to, guys? Should I? Do I need to do it? It is. Anybody? I want to see. Gonna give it a minute or two. We'll see. Somebody's gonna have it here. Just, yeah. Yeah. Right here. Yeah, right. We got one. Ooh, Sith Lord has a good guess, but wrong. I see a Sith Lord. I see being all funny. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. What's wrong with Captain Marvel #1, LB? Oh, you hate white women too now? What kind of a black man are you? No wonder that other lady was saying you're a disgrace to black people if you don't like white women. The hell's wrong with you, boy? Mary Jane. You know what? Actually, Wookie. That's not even far off. That's not even far from the truth. Because right now, well, not right now, but of the current Marvel books that are being put out, the Amazing Mary Jane, which got the poster right up there, is amongst one of my favorites. of ones that they've been putting out because it's actually pretty good. I know. I know. The answer's already been there. The answer's already there, Eric. The answer's already there. I've really got like two of them because I had another favorite from last year. I had another favorite from last year, but this one is my absolute favorite. This right here is Black Widow, No Restraints Play, written by Jen and Sylvia Soska with art by Flaviano. Veronica Gandini is on colors. And the letters, man, I always forget. I always forget if it was okay. Yeah, yeah. VC's Joe Caramagna on letters, and Clayton Crane is on the cover. This story is about Natasha Romanoff, who has been reborn as a clone of herself in the Red Room. And she has a thirst for blood, and she goes to Madripoor to quench that thirst. The dark web, and basically what happens is people, the highest bidder, people, and Black Widow is out there hunting down these child molesters, human traffickers, and rapists, exacting vengeance on all the right people. This is the best fucking go-to-bed story that you'll ever read. And you should head out to your local comic book shop and pick it up and read it every night before you go to sleep. Read it to your kids as you tuck them in at night. And let them know that you're willing to do all the same things that Natasha Romanoff is willing to do in this comic book for them. Because if you can't say that, you shouldn't be a parent. It's one of the greatest books to ever exist. It touches my heart in all the right places. See, I love it so much. I even keep it in the same piece of plastic here from when I bought it to keep it all nice and shiny. Black Widow, No Restraints Play. I think you just wanted to hear me talk about it again, Eric. But that's it. I hope the best thing that you could do after asking that, and me sitting here going on and on and on and on and on about it, the best thing that you could do is take my advice, is go out there and buy it. Because if you don't, I'm not even sure why you would ask. Because you need to go out there and read it. This is my suggestion. Do not take it lightly. Just go buy it. It's $15.99. $15.99, and you can probably find it cheaper. $15.99. I guarantee you, anytime you've ever gone out to buy fast food, it's cost more than that. So go buy it. It's a good one. I'm telling you, it's a great book. My favorite one. I think you just wanted to hear me go on and on about Black Widow because you've been wanting to come on the show to talk about Black Widow. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Have a good night, Irish. Oh, man. Trinity for Darth Maul. Yeah. I got the shiny head. Which number one Captain Marvel? Like 15 of them. Yeah, there's quite a few of them. There's quite a few. Gee, it's like I know you. I was close. Yeah. Certified Soska Show. Yeah, absolutely. Lettering makes get a headache. Lettering makes get a headache. What's going on here, Wookie? You go full Wookie? Lettering makes get a headache. What this? Oh, that lettering? Is that what you want? Is that what are you griping about my Patreon supporters? Is that what you're doing? Are you grabbing about that? Is that like that? That lettering? You feel better? Is that the one I was talking? It's not. You're so. Trinity, would you tell Porter to exit the chat and come back in? Why is the chat off? It's not off. It's not off, Mike. The chat's not off. The chat's not off. It's not off. It's all good, dude. It's all good, dude. It's all water under the bridge, dude. LB said, Mike drunk. Oh, man. He says, I'm back. Okay, there you go. Make sure to watch the Sasuke Sisters' new movie, Rabid. Available now on demand. Absolutely. Great movie. Great movie. A straight edger. Straight edge. I'm dyslexic, so I can't. You can't what? Oh, you can't read it? Dang it. You know what? Well, buy it and have somebody read it to you. And look at the pretty pictures. And no, I'm not trying to... I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm seriously buy it and have somebody read it to you. It's a great book. I read it to you. You know what? Maybe, and we were talking about this. Maybe that's one of the things I'll do for as you know one of the things I'll do for the live streams when I launch the channel memberships is we'll go in and we'll talk about some comics and we'll just read a whole comic book together and we'll talk about it on stream. And maybe we'll do Black Widow No Restraints play. Thanks, man. Oh, did you finally go? Did you finally refresh it? Yovo Rhodes, thank you so much for being here. Yeah, I seen you here in the chat, man. Sorry I didn't say hi. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Hope all is going well with you. Wookie says I can't type for shit. Yeah, I'd say can't type for shit. You can't see for shit neither, huh? Dang. See. Anyway, guys, that's probably all we're gonna go tonight. Didn't really have a whole lot, but like. There are, just some of those things, man. Like, seriously, guys. All the stuff going on out there. We all know. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know who I'm talking about. We all know everything going on out there. We're not blind. The thing is, guys. The thing is just let shit go. Somebody calls you an asshole. You don't have to respond. Somebody's got something not nice to say to you or about you. You don't have to respond. Here's the thing. Because fuck them. What do they matter to you? Do they matter that much to you that you're gonna waste precious time and energy being mad and fighting with somebody over dumb shit? Over fucking entertainment bullshit. Seriously. Like, I get that we all love these things, we're all invested in them and all that stuff. But you want to fight with other people about it? Like, hey, that's your prerogative. And if that's what you want to do, go right ahead. You do you. But why? Fucking retarded. Am I allowed to say that on... Is my stream gonna get shut down? But let's face it, people. That's what it is. That's what it is. Because what we're talking about here, and here's the thing is, what we're talking about here is these seemingly intelligent individuals, these seemingly intelligent people that know right from wrong, that know, up from down and 1 + 1 and 2 +... They know all that stuff. These seemingly intelligent individuals that just can't seem to get it through their head. And that's the problem. You just can't get it through your head, can you? It's okay. It's okay. People can say whatever they want about you. You know why? Because people are always going to have opinions. You don't have to respond to them. You don't have to care. You don't even have to care that they're saying, you know what? You don't even have to have your friends out there that are sitting there like, hey man, so-and-so is talking about you on this stream. Cool, bro. You know what? All you got to do is tell them like, thanks for telling me. I don't give a fuck. That's all you gotta tell them. You know what? And I can tell you, I've done that. Because people have done that. They're like, oh, so-and-so's talking about you. I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out later. Like, I'm not that worried about it. People got opinions about me. They don't like me. They don't like something I said. Good. That's okay. You know, somebody don't want to be your friend, don't want to be part of your little group or anything anymore. Good. That's okay. Just let them go. That's okay. You don't have to go out there and, be mean to them or act like they're an asshole or anything just because they don't want to do whatever you want them to do or anything. You don't have to do all that. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go. Although, like I said, you can always keep on too, because I find this shit fucking entertaining. I find it entertaining. Watching some of this shit sometimes. But you know what? Oh man. Seriously, the thing here though is what revolves around a lot of this stuff when it comes to this fandom stuff in general too is you sit there and you hear all these people bitching and fighting about all these other people and these other fandoms and all this and that, and they're going back and forth sounding like a bunch of whining bitches. And the thing is like, just don't watch their content. What the fuck is wrong with you? If you don't like somebody's content, why are you watching it? And then why do you keep talking about it? And I know you out there right now might be saying, well, why are you talking about it, Trini? Why are you watching? I didn't say I hated it. I've sat here and told you I find it entertaining. Because it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. People can't say things about you if you're not around people in the first place. It's absolutely true. Absolutely true. And they can't say bad things about you if all them bad things are true, right? Anyway, guys, that's all I have for the Trailer Park Live tonight. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel. I've got some video shots. Just got to get them edited and uploaded and all that shit. Just been, I'm telling you, it's been crazy. Just trying to get everything around. I got to go probably do some work tomorrow. Work, right? Anyway, you all have a very good night. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. And we'll see you in the next video. And I'll get some more shit put over here and down there. I'll put shit everywhere. That's what we're going to do. Have a good one, and we'll see you later. Peace.